understand that on social media we normally crave for attention, the attractions, the sensationalisms, and the money it comes with, but we should be very circumspect on the kind of stories we normally tackle, else it may break us or make us. A TikToker called Olas is currently in trouble for creating a content of 5 celebrities that have HIV.
Top 5 famous Nigerians that have HIV. At number 5 is Hanks Anuku. Hanks Anuku is a famous Nollywood actor. He came out to talk about his HIV positive status and how he lost so many acting gigs, after he announced that he's HIV positive. And I'm like, that's so crazy. That's still happening in present day. It's so crazy. This guy particularly has been through a lot. First is his HIV status, and then sometimes back he was trending online that he kind of ran mad. A video of him or multiple videos of him looking tattered on the street were trending. I'm like, only one man. Anyway, at number 4 is Yinka Jegede Ekpe. She's the first Nigerian woman to publicly announce her HIV positive status, and then she went on to found a support organization named the Nigerian Community of Women Living with HIV and AIDS. So she's a very, very popular Nigerian that has publicly announced that she has HIV. That's crazy. At number 3 is Dayo Amusa. She's a famous Nollywood actress. She has discussed her decision to go public with her HIV status and how it affected her acting career. So that's very interesting. At number 2 is Chika Wonder. Chika Wonder has a TikTok channel dedicated to talking about his HIV status and how he even got the HIV. According to him, he used to be very, very promiscuous. And that's how he got HIV. He has been on so many podcasts. He has been with this guy where they talk saying they only interview people with their life don't spoil. I've forgotten his name now. He doesn't have so many followers, but he's pretty famous. If you like this list, I want to that list like this, please follow and like for more and let us know in the comment section what is your HIV status and when last did you get tested. Me, I think I got tested like 2 months back. Right, I wasn't feeling well. Then the doctor said I should go and do an entire barrage of tests. I said I don't really need all these tests. We did all the tests, everything came back, fine. Anyway, if you're looking to get into content creation, I have a masterclass where I'll personally guide and coach you for as long as you need, and all for 100,000 naira. So send me a DM if you want a nice customized necklace just like this one. Send me a DM, it's just 20,000 naira. Lastly, at number 1 is of course Fela Kuti. Fela Kuti was a famous Nigerian musician. Fela Kuti was said to be an AIDS denialist. He did not believe in HIV and AIDS, neither did he believe in condoms. Unfortunately, in 1997, Fela Kuti passed away of complications from HIV and AIDS, and since then, his son, Seun Kuti, has been an advocate for HIV and AIDS awareness in Nigeria and outside of Nigeria.
Hanks Anuku so many years ago came out to debunk the whole rumors of having HIV and all those kind of stuff, so I don't know why he had to mention him. Another personality that he mentioned in his video called Dayo Amusa has come out after seeing that video on TikTok to deny the fact that she is HIV. She actually stated that she is HIV negative. She actually stated it. And for him, sending the wrong informations and, posting this online, she has decided to deal with him legally.
Hello, beautiful people out there. I want to address a video that has been, going on all major social media platforms in the last 24 hours. This video was posted by some guy that I don't know, but I started getting tags on this video, and I think it's related to a post I made in 2019 as regards my HIV status. And the reason behind that particular post as at then was the fact that I, had my HIV status, of course, which was negative. And I then decided to, post the results and also try to inform people out there that it is very, very important for you to know your HIV status, so that even if for any reason you find yourself positive, you should understand that you need to seek medical help and do the needful. After all, it's not the end of the world. But it is so shocking, to now realize someone now picked up on that or whatever, I don't know, and enlist me with some other people out there claiming that, we all are HIV positive without making your findings. This person went ahead and posts this video on all major social media platforms, from Instagram to Facebook to TikTok to X, having hundred thousands of comments and likes and what have you. Do you people really like make use of your brain? Like, do you people really sit down and make use of your brain when trying to put out content out there? Do you realize the length at which this video has traveled? Do you realize the deformation of my person and character by that video you stupidly and foolishly put out there without making your findings? Anyway, I'm sure by now, well, anything more to bag back, number. By now, you will not more kusi, because I'm not going to let this slide. I'm going to make a scapegoat out of you. You understand? I will make sure I make a scapegoat out of you. Not because I find pleasure in doing it, but because that will teach you a lesson. Content creator, blogger, or whatever people call yourself out there, that if you have to make an headline, verify, ask questions before putting people on the spot. You make available the where you got that information from, that I put out my HIV status to be positive on the public platform. You will make available the hospital we both went to, or the lab where we both visited. You understand? To have my HIV status results. The doctor, nurse, or lab tech, or whichever, that did the test and gave you the results, that gave you the effrontery and guts to come on social media platform and put that out, will provide mafia jofin. Should see ye mafia jofin. Ṣẹlẹ̀ ya wèrè ni. Nígbà tó ṣe pọ́n ṣépè fún yín, tí ò ṣe páyé ń ṣe yín. I just don't understand. If you must put out stuff out there, you make findings. Do you realize I have family? Do you realize I've got friends out there? You understand? For you to put out such posts, my darling, anyway, to all my friends and family friends are out there, yes, just like I did the other time, putting out my status out there, I did it intentionally. And like I said, I did it to inform people that it is important for you to know. I was happy that I'm negative, okay? And I felt like, okay, and let me just encourage people out there to get themselves tested, you know, so that they can do the needful. It's not the end of the world. This I do like every quarter of, the year. And thank God, I am still HIV negative. Thank you.
I normally get notification from Olas, and when I first saw that particular content, I felt like it was too much of a sensitive one, and why did he have to do that? He has finally come out to apologize. Let's go watch the video.
Hi guys, a video was posted on my social media platforms a few days ago. It's a video talking about famous Nigerians that have HIV. Now, this video in question was a video that was scripted by one of my new assistants, which I just hired recently. And she sent me all of the content she was able to come up with, and me, I just shot all of them. I batch shoot my videos, because it's not every time I have time, to be shooting video every day. So when I have time, I'll shoot like 10 videos and then start posting them subsequently. Anyway, this video was shot and posted on my social media platforms, and I forgot about it up until yesterday. I got home in the evening, after a very hectic day. I checked my phone and I saw so many messages from my team members calling my attention to a comment in that video that I posted a few days ago. The comment was from Dayo Amusa, telling me how she was going to deal with me for mentioning her name in the video. Now, in that video, for anybody that watched the video, you see that I never actually said Dayo Amusa had HIV. I only said she publicly discussed her HIV status. Those were my exact words. I never said she was HIV positive. Every other person in that video, I mentioned that their HIV status was positive. But for Dayo Amusa, I said she publicly discussed her HIV status. End of story. That was what I said. In fact, to be honest, prior to making that video and even after posting the video, I had no idea who Dayo Amusa was. So there's no way that you can prove intent to spread misinformation. I had no idea who she was. It was until yesterday night. And I went to go and check her page and I said, oh, this person is even very famous. I had no idea. So it was a honest mistake, which I've already apologized for. I've made a public apology, which I've pinned on my Instagram. I posted it on my TikTok. I also sent Dayo Amusa a message apologizing to her. All of the videos have been taken down on all my platforms. Immediately I found out about the error, I took down the videos immediately. So he who have never made an error should be the first to cast the stone. All right, thank you guys.
Anyway, my name is Jimmy Ralph. Kindly subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and always stay connected. Fun time.